I'd like to cancel the 50 sushi platters, you business secret thief! No order? That can't be possible! I ordered 50 sushi platters with you guys!
But we're a cake shop.
A cake shop? What?
Trouble Busters!
Hello?
Hey, Allan!
Harry?
I'm sure you're failing your business.
That's not true.
I'll make a reservation for you just to help you out. It'll be for 50 people.
For 50 people, really?
Yup, we both worked at the same sushi restaurant.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'd like to take some information.
Don't worry, I'll order through an app.
An app?
It'll save some hassle on both of our ends. But about that, anyway, bye now. Oh, huh?
My name is Allan. I started my own business a few months ago. The one who was calling me just now is my former colleague when I used to work at a sushi restaurant, and his name is Harry. I wasn't quite sure about what he was telling me earlier. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, Harry, I wanted to confirm with you about something.
Is it about the order?
Yup.
You can forget about it.
Huh?
I'd like to cancel the 50 sushi platters, you business secret thief!
Did you say 50 sushi platters?
Yeah, I know it's only a few minutes before we get our order, but I want to cancel them all!
But then...
I'm pressing the cancel button right now. Okay, done.
Harry?
Anyway, you pay insult for favors.
What?
Our restaurant took so much great care of you, and you opened your own business.
Well, I've always wanted to own my own shop.
Look, someone like you deserves to be called the business secret thief.
Business secret thief? That's a big word.
So I decided to punish you for it. I hope you learned your lesson.
But to cancel your order at the last minute...
You should know that you did this to yourself to begin with. Therefore, I'm not in the wrong.
Harry, let me confirm with you one more time. You ordered 50 sushi platters, right?
I already told you, Trauma Sushi was where I ordered it with.
Trauma Sushi?
Well, I heard you're making great income, so I'm sure a cancellation for 50 sushi platters isn't too much of a problem for you.
Well, 50 platters is a lot, and since you're canceling it last minute, it'll cause damage to the business.
So, I'm sure the damage isn't gonna be worth much.
Harry, I say this for your sake. You shouldn't cancel the order.
No way!
If you don't pay, you'll be in trouble down the road.
Are you trying to threaten me now? Not only do you steal business secrets, but you also threaten people, huh?
I'm not trying to threaten you right now. I'm saying this for your sake.
For my sake? You liar! If you really care about me, you should just accept the cancellation, and that solves all problems. But let me say it one more time. I'm canceling the 50 sushi platters.
I tried my best to convince Harry for his own sake, but he didn't care to listen. So I decided to tell him the truth, since his head seemed to be in the fantasy world.
I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Allan, I'm sure you're already nearby, but I'm still going to cancel this order, no matter what!
Harry, I'm not sure what you're misunderstanding, but we don't have your order at my business to begin with.
What?
Well, you told me that you were going to place an order, but we never got your order, so that's why I was going to reach out to you about it. And now you're saying something about 50 sushi platters?
No order? That can't be possible! I ordered 50 sushi platters with you guys!
But we're a cake shop.
A cake shop? What?
It's true. The business that I'm running is a cake shop that's called Chop Chop Angel, which is a little far from the station. To add, we don't accept orders over an app either.
Hold on! I know you're trying to lie!
I'm not lying. I'm coming in. Here's your order of sushi.
Oh,
Which one of you is Harry, the person who placed this order?
that would be me.
Okay, your bill is going to be $5,000.
$5,000?
Yeah, each platter is $100, so it'll be $5,000 for 50 orders. It was on our website too, right?
About that.
What is it?
I canceled the order just earlier.
What? I already delivered it, and you can't cancel it at this point?
Oh, God.
I was wondering when you mentioned trauma sushi, but
Allan, what's going on?
Trauma Sushi is the restaurant that's owned by Chef Kevin, who's the mentor of Chef Steven.
What? Really?
Chef Kevin is well known in the sushi industry, and if you were to ever make him mad,
What's gonna happen?
I'll leave it up to your imagination.
Wait! Hey!
So, are you going to pay me or not?
But I canceled it.
I told you that you can't cancel it at this point.
But on the app, it said that I can still cancel it.
We use the finest ingredients, so considering how we had to order enough ingredients, you can only cancel your order no later than 2 days in advance. It's all on the website. If you want to cancel the order on the day of the order, you're going to pay the entire bill.
But I can't pay $5,000? That's a lot!
That's not my problem. You were the one who placed this order.
No! There's actually a reason behind this. I thought this was my ex-colleague's restaurant.
That's your problem for getting yourself confused.
Everything was Allan's fault. What?
Huh? Allan?
Yes! Allan said that he'll allow last-minute cancellations if it were his sushi restaurant. To add, he told me that he opened this new restaurant called Trauma Sushi. Hold on a second. You need to stop lying. No! You're the one who lied to me!
I don't recall any of this.
You were working here with me at this sushi restaurant until just a few months ago. And now you're telling me that you opened a cake shop? And that's not even possible!
I never told you this, Harry, but I've been working at a cake shop while I also worked at the sushi restaurant.
What?
I worked at a cake shop during the day and at the sushi restaurant at night. I first thought about opening my sushi restaurant, but I decided to go with a cake shop after thinking about it carefully.
What the heck? But I saw you!
Huh?
I saw you standing right outside Trauma Sushi. You were dressed like a sushi chef, so you couldn't have been dining there.
I see. I know why you confused yourself.
What?
Harry, as you mentioned, I worked at Trauma Sushi at one point.
See? I knew it.
For just one day.
For just one day?
It was a little after I resigned from the sushi restaurant. I helped out Chef Kevin's restaurant just for one day. Chef Steven asked me to.
Helped out?
I'm sure you saw me that day.
I see. In that case, do you also personally know Chef Kevin?
Yup, I've greeted him once. I was listening to what was going on, and it sounds like you misunderstood everything. So, are you going to pay or not?
But then, Allan was the one who made me confused.
What? Are you still saying that?
Eek! This was all your responsibility. How dare you try to blame someone else, huh?
I mean, what's going on over here?
Oh, Chef!
Harry? Oh, Chef Kevin! Hey, Stephen. Sir, what brings you here today? Well, here's what's going on. What? Is that true? I thought you were throwing a party here or something in that nature, not to discover that it was just a prank.
No, I wasn't trying to play a prank on your restaurant, Chef Kevin.
In that case, would it have been fine if you did it at Allan's shop?
Well,
Answer my question.
eek!
Stop screaming and say something! How dare you insult my mentor like this?
Insult? It was just a mistake.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well, I remember now, but I stopped myself from pressing the button right before I placed the order.
So, what are you trying to say?
I didn't do it. I'm sure you brought it to the wrong address.
I'm not at the wrong address. I made sure I followed all the information that was listed on the app.
That's it.
Huh?
This must be Allan's conspiracy. I'm sure he's trying to trick me into this situation.
Harry, I don't think that's going to work.
But a lot of people try to pretend to be other people all the time. Allan, you must be holding grudges against me for saying things to you.
Why would I ever do anything like that? Besides, it's not like you can prove your point.
Well,
If you can't prove it, we're not buying your story.
but you also can't prove that I was the one who placed this order either.
Huh?
I mean, right?
Well, I guess we can't say for sure.
What? Are you really buying his words? I think I can pull this off.
You know what? We can play a bet.
What?
It's exactly as I said. If this incident turns out to be that it wasn't your fault, I won't question this matter.
Really?
But then, how are we going to confirm? We'll request a disclosure.
Disclosure?
Yeah, we'll hire a lawyer to identify the IP address of the person who placed the order.
But isn't that gonna cost?
So when we find out who the culprit was, we'll have that person liable for the cost of the disclosure. If we consider the cost to hire a lawyer, it'll probably sum up to around $10,000, so it'll be about $15,000 of liability in total.
$15,000?
What do you think? This sounds fair, right?
But if they delete the account, you won't get to the bottom of it, right?
Even if they delete the account, we'll still be able to identify the user.
Really?
This goes the same for social media. There have been a lot of cases where someone would make defaming comments before deleting their account, but the user always gets identified at the end of the day.
Seriously?
But Harry, you're not the culprit, are you? You don't have to be flustered over this.
Oh, shut up!
What do you want to do? Will you play this bet or not?
Ugh.
If you don't hurry up and decide, I'll change my mind. You did this to yourself, Harry. You need to be responsible for it.
Damn it! All right, I shall begin. If I don't have the money, I just need to make that money. Aha! There's the safe. Allan, I appreciate you.
What exactly are you appreciating me for?
Huh? Oh!
Hello, Harry.
Allan, why?
This is my cake shop. There's nothing strange about me being here.
That's not what I meant. You guys are supposed to be closed today.
Well, I was told that a stranger had been roaming around in this area for 3 days. I didn't want anything to happen to my shop, so I've been staying at my shop the past 3 days.
Just because of that rumor?
Not just the rumor, Chef Kevin reached out to me about it.
Chef Kevin reached out to you?
According to him, you've been given a grace period of 3 days by Chef Kevin, right?
Yeah, I begged for it and he agreed to it. But since you tend to gamble a lot, you probably didn't have any money on you. And you've always hated me. Since Chef Kevin was aware of this, he decided to let me know to watch out. And here you are. Is that why you're here?
So, what is it that you're holding on to?
This is my money. I've been gambling and saving up at the same time.
In that case, why are you inside my cake shop?
That was, I wanted to give you something.
On the day we're closed, in the middle of the night?
Since I'm always busy, I had no other chance.
Okay, what were you going to give me?
It's this.
That's the pick you used to open the safe. Well, whatever you say, the surveillance camera caught you in motion.
What?
I had it installed for security purposes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that.
Are you going to admit it now?
No, that's not what I meant to say.
You don't have much time left until you pay me back $5,000. Chef Kevin!
Why are you also here?
I reached out to him.
What? How dare you guys trick me like this?
Trick you? Not at all. All I want from you is to pay for the sushi you ordered. I was just at my shop, too. So, Harry, are you not going to pay $5,000?
Well, it's not like I can't pay it.
You have 2 hours until 3 days pass by. If you're not going to keep your promise.
But I really don't have money.
In that case, maybe you should borrow it.
Borrow it? I guess I can do that. Hey, Allan!
I'm not letting you borrow money from me.
What? Why?
You tried to steal money from my cake shop. Why would I ever let you borrow money from me?
But I have no other choice.
You did this to yourself. You're gonna figure it out on your own.
Damn it! How dare you!
Harry, it's important for you to learn when to give up.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
I know what to do.
I'm not sure what you're trying to do, but you can't go on with your wrongdoings.
Shut up! You can't stop me from this. Without you telling me, I'm gonna figure this out on my own.
Oh, Harry. Let him be. Are you sure? Yeah. If he doesn't keep the deadline, so be it. I'll do whatever it takes to collect $5,000 from him.
This was all Allan's fault. He's always been praised by Chef Steven over me, and he opened his business before I did. Just wait and see.
He has 5 minutes until the deadline. I don't think Harry will make it.
I'm back.
Oh, Harry! Ah, I'm surprised you're back. Or are you ready to give in?
Chef Kevin, here's $5,000.
Harry!
You can't complain any further, can ya?
There's $5,000 here.
I paid $5,000 for the sushi. This makes us even, right, Allan? I guess this is your true personality.
Huh? You're a horrible person.
What? I paid $5,000!
You must have borrowed that money.
Yeah, that's right. I remembered that there was a vendor in the neighborhood, and that's where I borrowed this money from. What's wrong with borrowing money?
In that case, take a look at this.
So what? That's your debt, right?
Take a look at the loan agreement. It says Oh Sushi Finance, right? That company is a well-known loan shark in town.
I know. I said.
Just now, I got a call from one of my guys. Said some young fella in black came by to borrow $5,000. And guess what name he wrote on the loan agreement? Allan. We have witnesses testifying and also the surveillance footage, so you can't give any excuses.
What?
You figured loan sharks have looser conditions, so you thought you could get away with using someone else's name, didn't you?
How did you guys know?
We actually have other business operations aside from the sushi restaurant.
What?
When Chef Kevin was younger, he used to be wild.
Chef Steven!
Allan and Chef Kevin reached out to me. Hey, Steven, you can't be revealing my dark history as soon as you get here. Sorry.
What the heck? So, does that mean?
Unfortunately, you ended up borrowing from Chef Kevin's loan company.
So, I've been able to borrow this money to begin with because...
That's right.
I'm so unlucky!
It's not about your luck. You shouldn't have canceled your order to begin with.
You're completely right!
That's why I told you that you shouldn't make Chef Kevin mad.
Was that what you meant? You should have said it sooner. This was your fault because you never told me.
Stop blaming others.
Eek!
Harry, I'm going to switch the loan under your name instead of Allan's. Is that fine with you?
I'm not so sure about that.
You'd be fine with that, right?
Okay.
But don't worry, you borrowed from us, so I'm fine if you pay for the sushi using the money you borrowed.
Really?
And that way, we're done with the whole topic about the sushi.
But I'll end up with a debt.
Don't worry, you can repay at your own pace.
Are you sure about that?
Yup.
Oh, Chef Kevin! Allan, what's so funny?
No, nothing. However,
Huh?
the collection service can be a little rough, so make sure you're ready for it. Also, we charge high interest. It'll be 10% per 2-week cycle.
Oh my goodness!
It's stated on the loan agreement, so you don't have any arguments, right?
Well,
No arguments, right?
Jeez, it was all because you only went after whatever was in front of you. Oh, don't say that! Huh? Allan, Chef Steven, can't we do something about this?
Why are you asking us? Are you asking us to do something?
Chef Kevin is your mentor, right? In that case, you can talk to him.
I can't possibly help you out after all that you've done.
I'm truly sorry for what I've done. I'll work as hard as I can for the sake of our restaurant, so please help me.
Did you really think you're going to keep your job after all that you've done?
Huh? Does that mean
You're fired as of today.
fired?
Good luck finding a new job.
In that case, Allan, can you hire me at this cake shop? I'll bake as many cakes as possible for the sake of your cake shop.
That's enough.
Oh, God.
You really don't know what it's like to be ashamed of yourself, do you?
But I have to do something about this situation.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You don't care as long as you're okay. You're not sorry for anything. You're completely selfish.
No, I'm sorry. That's why.
It's already too late. I'm not gonna forgive you no matter what. You're gonna find a new job on your own and work as hard as you can to repay your debt. Please use your money wisely.
Oh, my goodness.
After losing his job, Harry eventually managed to find part-time work after several months, but by then, the interest on his debt had grown significantly. With the added burden of daily living expenses, he struggled even to pay off the interest alone. Though no police report was filed, out of sheer mercy, the weight of the debt left him with no hope for a bright future. What began as a prank, canceling a large sushi order, ultimately sent him down the path to ruin. As for me, Allan, I'd like to order 50 strawberry shortcakes. My guys are fans of your cakes. Thank you very much. I was pleasantly surprised by who ended up becoming a regular at my cake shop, and I've been successful with my business. Trouble Busters!